It's so pretty outside this morning. It's about 7:30 this morning, Saturday before Easter. The sun's shining. It's a little bit nippy out here this morning, but we got a jacket on. It's not too bad. So it's going to be a beautiful day. I hadn't been on here in a while. I have been so busy. I still work a full-time job and taking care of the, things on the homestead and trying to get the garden ready and taking care of, your family and stuff. It just takes up a lot of time. And, of course, all that stuff comes first. But anyways, I'm glad to be back on here. But like I said, it's Saturday before Easter. And we're going to my in-laws today. And we always get together like this the day before Easter and let all the grandkids and great-grandkids and, hunt Easter eggs and everybody get together with Grandma. And it's just usually a big day. But anymore, we just have finger foods because, everybody's so busy on this weekend. And we have stuff like sandwiches and chips and dip and salads and just finger foods like that to make it easier on everybody. And, of course, dessert. So, anyways, after I got done working in the garden last night, I thought I have got to get in there and make something for today. And I try not to run to the grocery store no more than I have to. So I try to go in there and put stuff together that I have in my pantry. And that's, that's the way it was done hundreds of years ago. And it should be done that way now because we spend way too much money. I tell you, you go to the grocery store and you can't come out of there less than $200 and you don't have anything. So you just have to be careful. So instead of running to the grocery store to make some kind of new recipe, I thought I'm just going to go in there and I'm going to throw a chocolate meringue pie together because, that's always people's favorite unless you don't like chocolate. But so that's what I done and that's what I videoed. So it all went pretty good. I was tired, but anyways. But I just want to wish everybody a happy Easter. And I hope everybody has a good day. Tomorrow, it's going to be cold here on Easter Day. It's supposed to get down to freezing at night, but that's just part of it. But if you're traveling this weekend, y'all be careful and enjoy your family and just have a good time with your kids and your grandbabies and just enjoy it. It's such a busy life anymore. We just don't enjoy things like we used to. So you just got to take that time. You got to make that time. But everybody enjoy themselves and get out in the sunshine a little bit. Yeah, the crows are talking to me. The rooster was crowing a while ago, but I guess he's finally decided that I'm up so he don't have to crow anymore. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty day. Mr. Brown went fishing, so I hope he catches me a boatload of fish. I haven't had any fish in a while. I usually have a freezer full of fish, so. And fish is good for you. I love fish. Any way you can cook it. But I'm going to go in there, and I'm fixing to get busy and get some more stuff ready for today. So y'all take care, and we'll see y'all later. God bless. Okay, I've got a cup of sugar here. And I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of flour. And this will be all my dry ingredients I'm putting in first. The flour is to help thicken it. And then I've got 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And we're going to stir this up real good and get all as many clumps out as we can. Oh, and I got half a teaspoon of salt. Just kind of stir it up. Get it kind of blended together before we put our wet ingredients in. And you can see I'm making it in my iron skillet. You can make it in a saucepan or whatever you choose. I just always make it. I cook a lot of things in my iron skillet. Now you can sift these dry ingredients together and it would keep your cocoa from clumping. I didn't do that. I should have done that. Just get it as good as you can. And I've got a cup of milk. I'm going to pour that in. And I'm going to start whisking it and kind of get it blended together. Turn the stove on. Turn the stove on to about medium heat. If you turn it on low, it's going to take a while for it to thicken up. If you turn it on high, you're going to end up scorching it. So about medium to high heat. Just, you're going to have to stand here and keep stirring anyway. So just get it mixed up and blend it together as well as you can. I love chocolate pie. I could just eat this filling with a spoon. So at this point, I've got 3 beaten eggs, and I'm going to put in here too. 3 hen eggs. What that does is it's a thickener, but it gives it a richness to your pie. So I'm going to get it blended in real good too. Just keep it whisking. It's all going to come together pretty quick. Once you get it blended and it gets up to a certain temperature, it's going to probably about 4 to 5 minutes. Now I've got 4 tablespoons of butter, and that's going to give it that buttery richness taste too. So I'm just going to keep stirring. It'll come up to temperature here in just a little bit. Melt that butter. Okay. It's starting to come up, heating up, and you can see that the cocoa's starting to melt too, so the clumps will go out. It'll be smooth. Just keep stirring it. Okay, look how good. See it come together, it's gotten thick. Turn the heat off of it. And just keep stirring. It gets smooth and silky. Don't that look good? Looks like well, it is. It's how you would make your homemade pudding too. But it's going to thicken up once you get it in your pie shell, and it's going to set up. So, sit up, little chickies. Okay, I've got some vanilla. I've got the stove off. I'm going to put my vanilla in. It's a teaspoon of vanilla. Just stir it up. This is one of my favorite pies. Arkansas is known for their pies. I guess every good Southern lady knows how to make a chocolate pie, coconut pie, pecan pie. You name it. We are pie people. But yeah, this is looking good. I like for my pies to be good and smooth. And that's about where it's at right now. I got my pie crust here. I'm going to pour my chocolate pie filling in here. Get all that goodness out of that pan. Don't that look good? And that was just 3 tablespoons of cocoa. If you want it richer, you can put a little bit more, but it'll get pretty rich any more than 3 tablespoons. That looks so good. Can you believe anybody that don't like chocolate? There's some people that's allergic to it. That's a shame. Anyways, there it is in its glory. Give me a spoon. It's time to eat. We're going to get started on the line. And I then started beating a little bit, and you see it's gotten frothy. And at that point is when you put 1/4 of a teaspoon of cream tartar in. And we're just gonna keep beating. And I'm gonna stay with this because some people don't know how to make meringue, or they're a little bit intimidated by it. So I'm just gonna go through the steps. And you can see it's starting to get a little bit thicker. So I'm going to start, I've got 4 egg whites in here. So how I was taught to do it was 1 teaspoon of sugar to each egg white. So I'm going to put 4 teaspoons of sugar in. I'm just going to keep beating. Put another teaspoon of sugar and just keep beating and mixing. If you just pour it all in there at once, you're liable to end up with a grainy meringue. So I'm just going to keep beating this so y'all can see the texture and to what point I get it to. Now I usually do this in my big mixer, but I don't know anymore. I just hate dragging that thing out, so I'm just using my hand mixer, and it does a good job making meringue. It comes together pretty quick. You can overbeat meringue. I want a stiff peak, well, not really a stiff. Sometimes I just want to do a soft peak because it seems to be a lot softer texture, after your meringue's cooked, than if you're going to really stiff peak. A stiff peak, sometimes it just is kind of a rubbery. So I'm getting there. You see how keep it peaked there. So just a little bit more. And I love meringue, but I don't want a thick meringue. And they are pretty. Big old pie that meringue, very pretty pie. But I just don't want to eat that much meringue on my pie. Okay, there we are. That's it. You see the consistency? It's holding its peak there. So I'm there. I just don't want it. I don't want it too stiff. Like I said, it'll be a rubbery meringue. So the easiest way for me to put meringue on the pie is just with a regular teaspoon. Nothing special. I'm sorry my arm's in the way. Isn't that ridiculous? But anyways, I tell y'all, I've said this before, my hands are getting where I can't hardly hold anything up, but I'm right-handed too, so my arm's in the way. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I'll tell you, my other favorite pie is coconut, and I'll have to make that sometime. Just get it all out of there. Now, when you're spreading your meringue on your pie, make sure you go totally to the edge and cover the edge of your pie, because if you don't, when it cooks, your meringue shrinks a little bit, and it won't make as pretty a pie if it's all shrunk up and the sides of, the inside of your pie is showing, unless you want it that way. But I'm going to take my spoon after I get it smoothed out here and make little peaks on top, because that's what will brown first, are them little peaks, and it makes your pie pretty when it does that. So you can take the back of your spoon, or you can take the side of your spoon and just do the little peaks up and down. Just makes a real pretty pie. Okay, there it is, all in its beautiful glory.